Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
I was actually in the nightclub business, and I took a class in the middle of the day, and I realized that was the way that the country was going, to being more healthy. Less and less people were out at night, listening to music and drinking beer, and people getting healthy, and it was really a career change. About 7 years ago, I discovered my first Bikram yoga class. I went into the hot room one day, and you walk out of that 90-minute class feeling it. It's not like going to a gym where it takes a couple weeks of stretching and training before you see results. You're gonna walk out that first night. Maybe you feel like death, and you never want to come back, or sometimes you feel great. But there's no long-term, getting into shape. A lot of people will say, I want to go take regular yoga first, or go to the gym, or start jogging before I start to get in shape. But you really don't need that. Just by staying 90 minutes in the hot room, that's an accomplishment in itself. Every teacher's different. This style is called Bikram. It's the same 26 postures every time, and some teachers are a little more spiritual than others. Most people, the reason why they're so popular, it's very pragmatic. You come out, you're in shape, you're losing weight. Americans don't want to, learn to meditate like they did in the 60s. There's two periods of these savasanas where it's a little more spiritual, meditative, but most of the classes, a lot of calorie burning and the heat and the movement. Tonight my son Tommy's in there. He just recently graduated. The Bikram training is 9 weeks out in San Diego, and he graduated in, I want to say early December, and he hit the ground running, and he teaches a lot.
Arms stay straight out, stand over the toes now as high as you can. All the way to the big toes, so much of the pinky toes come off the floor. Heels are up, spine is straight, stomach tight. Drop the hips down until the hips touch the chair, look straight ahead in the front mirror. Tremendous balance and focus, don't even blink.
My dad I came home from college and he said, you want to run the yoga studio? I want to open up more hot yoga studios and Bikram yoga studios, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Next thing I know, I'm in San Diego 9 weeks, taking class twice a day, 18-hour days, getting screamed at, all the yoga jam-packed into my head, and then started teaching, running the studio in Carl Place, and now teaching out in Smithtown because we opened up the studio as well. The main thing is the spine. They say you're only as young as your spine is flexible, so we do a lot of the back bends, the compression of the spine, and then the opposite is the forward bends, like rabbit pulls, what you saw. The cool thing is that it's anything. We have the youngest girls to the oldest guys, and whenever people come in, it's completely, nobody judges anyone. You're too busy working hard, killing yourselves in there to really worry about it anyway. And then they ask what the dress code is, and it's just whatever you feel comfortable in. So you got people wearing full clothing to bikinis to whatever it is, and that's the main thing.
Arms on the head, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, take a deep breath, and sit up. Double exhale, come up. Very nice, go on, sit up.
Tom teaches a tough class, but it's great because you really work hard. He really gets you working hard and sweating and everybody working together. I think his classes are tough, but I look forward to his classes because I always feel great after them. I do hot yoga because I'm 52 years old, and I believe that as you age, you have to work harder to maintain strength, flexibility, and balance. And Bikram yoga is great because it's no impact, but you work on all of those things, and it's really terrific for your body. Makes you feel fantastic, flushes out everything, and really helps with that because as you get older, you're stiff, they're not as flexible. So Bikram yoga is great for that. So I was a gardener, big gardener. I ran a CSA for 10 years, so I was growing vegetables for like 50 families, and so I had lower back issues from bending and lifting things, and I could not, every step I took, I could feel it in my lower back. And I went to a chiropractor, I went for physical therapy, I went for injections, and nothing helped until I came to yoga. My sister's a yoga instructor, she got me into it, and ever since I started doing it, I have no back pain at all. So it's amazing.
Kicking out, keeping the leg locked out, flexing that foot, get the standing leg to lock out solid, really get it to lock out, that's it. Kicking leg locked, from the elbows down towards the calf, squeeze the elbows tight against the calf muscle, suck your stomach in, tuck your chin to your chest.
I was driving around, I was looking to do some yoga, I heard about Bikram yoga, and with a little internet research, stumbled on it, and John became my yogi ever since. What was amazing to me was I was working on the inside, and then everybody really seemed to notice it on the outside. And that's what was really cool about it.
Everything is stretching out. So get the legs locked out solid, hold down deeper, elbows bent, hold one more time, touch your forehead, change.
As long as they get their breathing done correctly from the start and they make it through that class, they come out feeling great. Skin looks great right away. You know, you see a difference in just a very, very short period of time.
And you also said something about you being the trainer for the New York Jets?
Twice a week I was over there doing classes, smaller size classes, about 10 at a time, and the players, you know, some liked it. For rookies it was mandatory. All the rookies did it. I got a Darrell Revis's rookie year, and Vernon Goldston was the top pick the next year.
Chin going forward, pulling down deeper and deeper, pull as deep as you can, lengthen out, chin going forward, exhale every single time you stretch your spine out, come deeper, lengthen out, one more time, pull down, pull down, pull down, pull down, change.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's very insistent. So if you're looking for that type of workout, I would say that would be one of the coolest workouts to come to, probably one of the toughest workouts. And by far, he's extremely insistent on you know, training you to do Bikram yoga or hot yoga. So it's nice to you know, to get with someone who's so fresh out of training, who's so intense about it, and really wants you to have the benefits of his practice.